welcome back to my channel. My name is Yetunde for those who don't know. So today I am doing another wig review or install for you guys. Today we will be doing this wig. It is the Sensational Adanna in the color Honey Peace Hazel. So I've wanted this hair for a long time, but something about it, I don't know, I wasn't doing it, and I ended up getting Letitia, and I got Julian, and I got a bunch of other ones afterwards. So I was finally like, let me just do it. So I did it. I took it out of the bag and everything. This is what it's looking like. I did brush it already just because I couldn't wait, but this is the length of it. Honestly, I don't like buying long synthetic hairs because I feel like the long pieces are always just so drastically different from the rest of the hair, and I think you guys can see what I'm talking about here. Like, why is it just like this little piece is long and the rest is so full? So I'll probably end up cutting it off. But yeah, so we're going to install this today. This is what the lace looks like. I wish it was a little darker, but that's fine. I do have my lace tint that I finally bought, so I can use it for that. So I'll be using this ebon tinted lace in the color medium dark brown. I wasn't sure which color to get because I never really bought lace tint before, but this one seems to work just fine. So I kind of just grab it and go ahead and spray it. It's kind of awkward to do on here. I'm gonna put it like this and just spray it in. You see how like the color changes immediately? I don't want to spray it on the hair itself. So I love this better than whatever ashiness was going on. So I'm gonna finish spraying it. So this is what it looks like after spraying it with the lace tint. I think it looks much better. I might need to still spray a little bit more, but that's okay. So this is what it looks like. I haven't done anything to it at all apart from spraying it, as you just saw. This is how it came. Like, the hairline definitely looks great, and this feels a little more snug on my head than the other, but that's fine. Let me zoom in. Look at this. I don't even have on a wig cap or anything. I typically don't use wig caps because the less things on my head, the better. This is what it looks like straight out of the box, literally. It looks great. At this point, the rest of the video is going to be a voiceover, so I just needed to put the hair away and out of my face so I can actually start the install. Obviously, you can work better with this once the hair is not all over the place because it does have a lot of flyaways since it comes with its own baby hairs. I now go into the cutting of the lace. I always cut it in half first and then I kind of just go in one side at a time. I did try doing the whole like zigzag method. I think I'm just terrible at cutting, to be honest. So what I will end up doing is buying the scissors that already come zigzag to just make my life so much easier. So at this point, I'm just trying to cut off the excess lace. I typically cut it off my head, but I wanted to try this method today, and yeah, I ended up taking it off anyways. And now I'm just trying to put the wig back so that I can apply my got to be, since that is what I install my hair with. And as you can see, it's the yellow one because that one is the water resistant one. I sweat a lot, so I need that. So I just put a nice layer on like right after my hairline and then apply the wig on right away. This one doesn't really get tacky, so you don't really need to wait for it. Once you apply it, you just put your wig cap on and either blow dry it off or you tie it down. So of course you want to lay it as you want it to look before tying it down. And now I'm just making sure like everything is positioned as I want it to be because, you know, it's easier to fix it now than after it's already dried. So the next thing I did was pick out the sideburns that I wanted to leave out, because I think obviously those are important to cover those side lays. The sideburns are always the most annoying, but you know, with Got To Be, they do stay. So I just pulled out the ones I wanted on both sides so I can have it available and ready to go after the glue has dried. So I pulled it out, and then after this point I'm also going to do my baby hairs in the corners. I feel like this baby hairs that I'm pulling out now is what makes my face. I know some people don't like baby hairs, but me personally I do, because I have a huge forehead. So I don't know, I just feel like it makes it a little smaller and it makes the install look natural, especially if you're not like a super pro and you just are amazing at installing wigs. Baby hair saves you so much. And once I've pulled everything out that I want to leave out, I go in and tie it with this like old stockings. I don't use the elastic bands because it's just too tight, but I just grab this and let it be. And now voila, makeup done. I actually look like a real person now. But yeah, so I just let it dry. I keep it on for like 10 minutes, I want to say, till it's dry. I pull it off. Obviously there's like extra glue you need to clean off, and then you can just go back in with either your powder or your foundation. Right here I'm just using my contour powder to blend in the lace into my scalp. And then I go in with cutting the baby hairs because those gotta go. They're not staying that long. But I just do that. It's always hard measuring the length or where I want it to like stop. But you know, it's always better to cut less because you can always cut more. But if you cut more from the jump, you're kind of screwed. So yeah, I cut all of the ones and then I go back in with my powder to blend. Look at that blend. Oh my god, the blend was just doing what it needed to do. And I'm no pro or anything, but I know how to install my own wig on my head to make it look decent. So now I'm just doing my little swoop de swoop because that's the main character at this point. Without the baby hairs, I feel like my wig is not complete. So I go back in, I tie it down just so the baby hairs can dry. And I did swoop them down with my Got To Be. I just use that for everything. Again, I left it on for maybe like a minute or two to just like set in, and I take it out. Look at that scalp. Look at this hair. Girl, it's giving color, volume, everything. And I just do my handy dandy middle part and call it a day. I did go off camera to like flatten the top with my curling wand. So this is the final look. It is giving, I didn't do as much baby hairs as I usually would. Usually I do a little swoop on this corner too, but I didn't today. I love the color. The texture is a little bit silkier than the Letitia, which I honestly preferred the texture of Letitia better. I don't think I like the silky vibe because I just feel like it gets everywhere. But it's still pretty and nice, and I'm sure over time it's gonna lose this like silkiness it has to it. But I do think I'm going to cut it just because I don't like how long this is right now. Like I said, like, I don't know if I said that in the beginning of the video, but I don't like super long synthetic hairs. It just doesn't give for me personally. So I'm gonna cut it a little bit. I have no method of cutting. I'm a terrible cutter. Like, don't give me scissors, but I'm gonna cut this. Yeah, this length is so much better for me. I realize this is the length I like because I've been cutting all of them to this length, honestly. It's just, I don't know. I just think it's more flattering for me personally. So this is the final look with this hair. I'm absolutely in love with the color. I've been really into this color lately, but I also got a blonde one that's coming, the Zelina, so I'm excited to try that one out. But this is the final look. Let me know what you think in the comment box below. Have you gotten it? What did you think about it? Personally, I didn't think it was gonna be this silky, but it's okay. It's still like workable. I just love how their colors transition. It's not a sharp contrast, so I definitely love that a lot. And it feels weird not having baby hair over here because I always have baby hair there. But yeah, this is the final look. Let me know what you guys think in the comment box below, and I will see you guys next time. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Bye.